What is attraction marketing? How can it help you explode your business? That is the question, and we're going to look at a few things that will change the dynamics of the way most people do business. Okay, what we're going to learn here is how you can say goodbye to some of the negatives that most people have about business, and we're going to teach you how to say goodbye to convincing, chasing, and begging people to join you. That's probably the biggest issue that I hear over and over and over, that people have to chase people to do business with. You have to beg them to join your business. So we want to take, and that's the biggest thing. So, and then the other thing is that most people are tired of cold calling. They're sick and tired of buying leads and getting rejected over and over and over, and that just knocks them right out of the game. So imagine, get rid of all of that. Get rid of all of the rejections, buying leads, no more cold calling. And that's what attraction marketing, that's the big difference with attraction marketing, but nobody is taught that. Nobody knows how to use attraction marketing, because the way that people sell is trying to convince people to buy your products. And again, why should people buy your products? You know, what is it about the products? Sometimes we think that maybe we like the products, but other people don't. They don't care about the company. You know, why should they trust you to buy products from a company they may not have never heard of before? So the question is, how can an attraction marketing system help your business and explode your business? Well, it should do 4 things, and that's what we're going to review briefly. Attraction marketing is a marketing strategy that attracts customers. The goal is it's to get people who already want to buy what you have to offer. That's what attraction marketing really is designed to do, right? It's going to attract an endless supply of quality leads, targeted leads, and it's actually a system that you will learn of creating relationships with these leads. And the third thing is it will allow you to generate an income from these leads, and not just a one-time income, but a residual ongoing income. How would you like that? And the last part, the 4th thing, is its duplication. It's a system that's duplicating to those that join with you. So that's what attraction marketing is designed to do. As you saw on the first slide, you attract people who want to do business with you, who want what you have. Now, how do you do that? Well, pay attention, because that's what we're going to be discussing this morning. So there's 7 steps to attraction marketing method. And I put 7 because these are the most critical things that we have to do, that all of us have to do if you want to be successful in whatever business you are doing, on or offline. So the first thing in attraction marketing is you have to brand you, right? Now, most people, how do they sell? How do they try to get their products or services so that other people will buy them? They talk about the company, they talk about the products, they do features and benefits, they do all of that. What they don't do, and they never do, is they never brand themselves. So the first thing you have to start doing differently is you have to become the brand, not your company. People join people, not companies, right? Makes sense. What they're looking for is leadership. They could care less what the product does, really. I mean, at the end of the day, who are they really buying from? Who are we building relationships with? A product, a company, or a person, right? So you have to brand you. And that means stepping up to becoming a leader. And that requires personal development, because becoming a leader isn't something that you just wake up in the morning and say, oh, I feel like I'm a leader today. It's just not going to happen. So how do you build your brand? That's what we have. That's what you're going to learn. There's strategies and a mindset and a set of habits. The second thing is you have to define your audience. Before you can grow any business, you need to first have a clear idea, get crystal clear on who you're even speaking to. Who are you targeting? Who is your perfect customer? Who is the audience that you're going to impact? Who are you really going to serve? Does that make sense? So that is really something that most people don't even define. If you have no defined audience, then you're going to struggle. You're not going to be able to sell and find anybody because you don't define your audience. People say, oh, just make a list of your friends and family or talk to people 3 feet around you. Huh? That's not how you define an audience. Again, the old school ways are outdated. They are dead in the water, man. And this is why this is so powerful, because attraction marketing, we teach you to become the attractor factor in your business, right? So this is very critical. The next thing is you have to create content that addresses audience's challenge. So who does that? Who knows how to create content, right? Your job is to create consistent daily content, videos, Facebook posts, blog posts, etc., so that your audience is having an idea of what their top challenges and problems and pains and their dreams, desires, and questions, right? We do that for you. When you become part of our program and when you enroll in our Genesis program, that's what you get. And I'm just going to tell you now, part of what's so awesome is that you can resell this entire program. It's a library that teaches anybody how to have attraction marketing. It incorporates attraction marketing, right? So do you know how to create content that addresses your audience's challenge? Do you know what to post? Do you know how to create videos? Do you have the right videos on blog posts? Again, we have to understand what our audience's challenge is, find out what their pain is, what their problems are, what are their dreams, what are their visions, what do they desire, right? And so we have to develop questions in order to do that. And we've done that for you. It's all done for you. Building an audience requires something. It's called relationship. Build relationship with your audience. Again, people do business with who? People they know, like, and trust, right? So if people do business with people they like and trust, then how are you developing that relationship with your audience? You want to treat your prospects like human beings because you actually want to help them. You want to follow up and build a relationship, right? So that's one of the things that's missing in most companies, most internet companies or network marketing companies. They don't know how to build relationships. They don't know how to treat their audience the right way, because that's what people are looking to do. They're looking to work with people, right? So you become a coach, you become a leader. Make sense? The next thing is engage your audience. How do you engage your audience? Okay, well, you have to find out what their pain is, find out what they're frustrated with, find out what they're struggling with, right? So uncover their pain. It's basically you provide the painkiller, right? The best way to uncover each individual prospect's pain is to connect and actually talk with them. And we show you how to do that. Our system does that. Our system can show you step by step. When you enroll with us, the reason why this thing works for any business, whether it's an Magic, whether you're selling herbs and potions or lotions, or whether you're selling services, this works for any on or offline business, because this is the new way that people connect. People have to learn how to build relationships and how to provide solutions, right? So that's what you have to uncover. And how can you uncover it if you never ask questions? Most people are too busy pitching and closing, features and benefits. Oh, look at what my product can do. Oh, my company has been around for 50 years. Oh, wow, look at who cares? I mean, really, seriously? You can go on Google. You can Google any company. If I want to find out about a company, I can vet them in a minute. I just go on Google and I can just search and bam. So who cares if you're not uncovering your prospect's pain? If you don't know how to uncover your audience's pain, who gives a crap, right? I mean, really, come on. Do you want to make money in your business, or do you want to stay broke? I mean, because this is really the strategy that works. It's proven over and over. There's people that are making 7-figure incomes following this exact 7 steps, okay? And I'm not kidding you. This is real, guys and gals. This is real, man. Find out what your audience's biggest problem is and then provide the solution. That is how you do it. And people are going to stay with you, right? Sell your audience. So what does that mean? Basically, you embrace multiple income streams, okay? In today's economy, you can't just put all your eggs in one basket. You can't just have a job, because God forbid something happens and you get sick or whatever, or the company folds up, they go out of business. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know, if you only are working Enagic part-time and you have a job, and then, you know, you're not making enough money with Enagic, I'm just using that as an example, but what are you going to do for other incomes, right? So today, you have to have multiple revenue streams, multiple, not just two, not just three. Try to have at least 4 to 5, and we teach you how to do that. We show you how to become financially independent, so you're always able to sustain yourself no matter what happens in life. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, right? So we teach you how to have multiple income streams. Okay, does that make sense? Because nobody is going to do it for you. You know, the company isn't going to call you and say, hey, you better start learning how to have other forms of income, because today or tomorrow we might fire you, or we might go out of business, or we might, you know, whatever. I mean, they're not going to tell you that. We have to learn ourselves. And as entrepreneurs, we're a community of people that really want to protect our future. We want to protect our families. We want to have income, you know, for the future. So this is the strategy that you must adopt today. You can't wait. You can't wait. You have to learn to do this today. And that's what this system teaches you. So learn how to have multiple income streams. You know what? The top money earners in all of these businesses have multiple income streams, whether it be Bitcoin and affiliate marketing, Enagic, maybe a part-time job. You know, some of them have consulting. They learn how to become coaches. They learn how to offer solutions so that they can have multiple income streams, passive residual income. You know, maybe you have enough money, you can buy silver and gold, and that can build you income. Maybe you can learn how to have real estate investments, and that can build passive residual income. But you have to have multiple income streams, okay? So that's smart, man. Let's just be smart. Let's be smarter here, okay? So don't feel that just because, you know, you're learning all of this stuff because this will impact your future. It doesn't matter what business we are in. I'm not here just because I'm an Enagic distributor or you're an Enagic distributor. I'm here to tell you how to sustain yourself, your life, your family, right? I mean, we can be passionate about many things, but what we're teaching and coaching is a proven method that works for everything. It's personal development. 95% of your success in life is in your mind. It's your personal habits, your mindset. So focus on 3 activities daily. After today, what you're going to focus on is building, engaging, and selling. Building, engaging, and selling. So part of what we are learning, part of what we want to adopt in our business is to understand that people that we meet, people that we target in our business, the people that we want to do business with, they are the ones that we're really focused on, okay? One of the things that really gets my goat is I'm sick and tired of entrepreneurs being told to do things that simply don't work. They just don't. Companies that you join don't tell you the easiest and fastest way and how to do this. I mean, when did you learn about attraction marketing? When was the last time somebody said, hey, do you know how to do attraction marketing? Do you know that attraction marketing is going to change your life, it's going to change your business? How many people teach you that stuff? How many, I mean, I personally have to tell you the truth. Until 2 months ago, I did not know attraction marketing. Okay? That's how new this stuff is. The 2 biggest reasons why 90% of businesses fail within their first year, do you know what they are? You run out of leads and you run out of money, or both. Those are the 2 biggest reasons. So what does that tell us as entrepreneurs, as business builders? If we don't have a steady flow of leads, targeted audiences, and we're not making enough income to sustain ourselves, then we have to do something different. What we're doing is not working. It's just not. And that's really, what we teach and what we explain. And the reason why we provide this library of education-based content is because it is exactly what every business owner, every entrepreneur needs. Does that make sense? If you don't have the right stuff, like if you don't know how to do attraction marketing, you just will continue to go in a loop. You'll be like that hamster, that just sits in that loop, just going around in a circle, not getting anywhere. He's just not. And it gets frustrating after a while, because most people, there are some that can, figure it out, but they're doing it harder, not smarter. And that's really why we have to understand, like I was saying before, people buy products from people, not companies nowadays. That's why social media is so big. And if we learn how to use social media, we do a step-by-step system that shows you exactly how to build your audience. I'm going to show you a slide, and I don't want you to don't get overwhelmed by it, but this is a blueprint, okay? Now you might not, know what all this means and how to set it up. Don't worry about it, because if you're not already enrolled in our Genesis Elite Library program, this comes with it. So you get this entire done for you system. The blueprint comes with it. This is what a lot of people don't understand. They think, oh, wow, why do I need that? Well, because you don't know what you don't know. It's a blueprint. How to set up your traffic, how to funnel your traffic so that it can come to you. So there's an automated system. We have a capture page. People who put their information become your leads. And then the next step is you follow up and you build a relationship through using the autoresponder, and we use social media instead of the telephone, although, at the end of that process, you can pick up the phone and talk to people, obviously. And then you become their friend, send them to your blog or send them to another page to watch maybe some video content, and you provide the value, and bam, they become a customer, okay? So that's how this whole process works. And we do that for you. The system that you get is the Genesis Educational Library. You want to do this for your business, for whatever business you have. And the awesome thing about what we have is we have a master reseller, like a license. Like you get the master resell rights to this entire process, because that's how it gets duplicated. If I couldn't duplicate it, then yeah, I could, get it for me, and then I could help my business. But if I'm building a team, how am I going to help my team? I don't have time to explain it to everybody. But if I can resell them this library, then they now can do what I do. They can duplicate what I do, right? And that's what's huge, because part of what I want to help people to do is to have an easy to connect the dots system. It's like a paint by numbers. If a 17-year-old kid can do this and make $35,000 in his first month, just being coachable, it is new things that we're learning. Hey, I believe we can learn it at any age. The brain is the elasticity of the brain allows us to keep using our mind, right? If you don't use it, you lose it, right? It's like a muscle. So no matter what age you are, no matter what you thought you could learn or couldn't learn, you can do this. You can do this. This is so easy to do. And because we set it up on Facebook with social media, we have more people that we can help as a community, right? So we're a community of entrepreneurs first, not a Nagic. A Nagic is one of millions of companies out there, right? We're a community of entrepreneurs who are helping each other. We're an entrepreneurial community. Does that make sense? We teach leadership. We teach marketing. We teach personal development. And you can take and run with any business. You can have 5 businesses. I used to work for Tony Robbins. You know how many businesses Tony Robbins had back about 5 years ago when I worked for him? He had 13 different businesses. Do you think that guy figured out that multiple income streams is how to become a multi-millionaire? Yes. Okay. So you cannot just put your eggs in an Enagic. You must learn to expand your mind, expand your thinking, expand what you believe. That's just one of many businesses that you will have. You have to learn how to have multiple income streams. And this affiliate program through the Genesis Library is another income stream that has helped me sustain myself. If I don't sell a machine for 30 days, that doesn't mean I'm going to starve, because I still have other income streams. If you don't sell a machine for 30 days, that doesn't mean you're going to starve, because you have multiple income streams. Okay? And you can grow as fast as you want. The key is duplication. A system that anybody can learn to duplicate. They don't have to have an automobile so that they have to drive and provide demos with their machine, or they don't have to have people driving to their house to get water, or you don't have to drive to their house to get water, because we build relationships. Again, people buy because of you. People buy because of you. You build a relationship with them. Does that make sense? And the Genesis program, I mean, the value that you get is worth 6 figures easily. And if you could learn to make, somebody told me that when you first buy a McDonald's, say you buy a McDonald's for $1 million, you don't get that back the first year, you know. If you can make, $80,000 the first year, you're doing really good as an owner. So think of it this way. If you invest $10,000 in yourself in a year, and you can make 6 figures or multiple 6 figures in 12 months, is that a good investment? Are you kidding? Your return on that investment would be like superb. Everybody would love to be doing what you do. And the value of what we give is worth $20,000 to $30,000 easily. I know for sure $10,000 of value. It's training, it's personal development. Companies don't pay us for personal development. We have to invest in ourselves. Just like when you put fuel in your vehicle, companies don't pay us to put fuel in our vehicles, last I heard. I mean, Enagic doesn't send me money to put fuel in my car so I can drive around hauling water all over town. They just don't. So that's my cost. So if I want to invest in myself, in my personal and professional development, and learn marketing strategies, I'm going to invest my money into myself. Just like I put fuel into my car, I'm fueling myself. Does that make sense? So you have to decide where your business is today and where you want it to be in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. And the only way you're going to make a difference is if you change what you're doing today. You have to change. I can't change you, and nobody else on this call can change you but you. So it's really a personal decision. If you think your business, and if you only want to have one business, good for you. I'm definitely not going to discourage anybody from only putting all their eggs in one basket. But guess what? When that basket breaks, and it will, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's like having no spare tire. You're driving with 4 tires and you get a flat and you're out in the middle of freaking nowhere. What are you going to do now? And your cell phone doesn't have any coverage. You got no cell towers nearby. What are you going to do? Walk? If you don't have multiple income streams, you are like that person with no spare tire in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere. You better start today. Lock arms with us. Throw your hat over the wall, and you'll change your life forever, because you won't look back. And people will be saying, "Man, why are you acting so different?" And you'll be looking at them laughing, saying, "Because you're in the same place that you've been, and you haven't changed at all." And the one thing that you will do is you will change. So who wants to make a change? Who here wants to make a change for their life today and for their future? Who wants to make a change? I'm ready. I made the change, you know, $37,000, almost $38,000 to the plus in a little over 2 months. I mean, that's pretty, I mean, I can't argue with the money. It's real. And you will learn the same leadership skills. Everybody can learn to have the same leadership skills. Attraction marketing, if you're not using it and you don't have the blueprint, then you're way, way behind and you're working way harder and it's going to cost you. I mean, I don't know where you're getting your leads from, but friends and family, I don't talk to any friends and family. I've never had to worry about selling anything to friends and family because I know where to get leads. I know where I can get an unending source of leads. And once you learn this, this will last you for as long as you want because it's a system that is how we do business today. That's how the top money earners make money. And you keep following the top money earners and you'll be a top money earner too. So I think that is it. We have the entire system ready for you to go. You can get the 7 steps. We show you, we break it down. You get the entire library. It gives you all the pieces that you need, personal, and it helps you with your professional side as well. We have a system that can be duplicated. If you have a team of 2 or a team of 200, they can all learn the same thing and they can duplicate this. And here's what's really cool is let's say that you have a team of 10 people that all want to learn attraction marketing the same, just like you, and they want to implement it in whatever businesses that they have. They might have more than one business. We don't know, but let's just say that your team of 10 get this, you can help them and you can resell it. You'll make 10,000 and then it has a pass up system. So you'll make another 10,000 by helping and duplicating what they just did. And then you can make another 10,000. You could make from just 10 people over $100,000 in less than 12 months, just with helping 10 each month. If you could help 10 new people every single month in your team, as your team grows, you will make over $100,000 in less than 12 months. So what is that worth? I don't know. What is that worth? You decide. What is that worth? A little bit of time and a little bit of effort. Again, we trade hours for dollars. We trade hours for dollars every single day. What are those hours worth to you? I know what they're worth to me. So make up your mind, throw your hat over the wall, lock arms with us, do it now because we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, right? Today is all I can count on. What I do today will affect my tomorrow, right? Thank you, guys. I appreciate your time, and just message me if you're part of the group. Just so you know, the way the group is designed is that who you invite to the group is linked to you. So when you invite somebody to the group and that person enrolls and they pay $1,000 to get our Genesis library and get into the attraction marketing side of it, you just made $1,000 because the group is a way to generate leads as well. So whoever you invite to the group, you can invite whoever you want to the group. But I would recommend that before you invite people to the group that you at least go through the training, because we have a one-on-one, it's a 90-day training that really teaches you the details, the nuts and bolts, and gets you set up with your marketing funnel and that blueprint that you saw. So we have that blueprint. Everybody gets that blueprint, so you know how to set up your marketing funnel, that you have your autoresponder and all that good stuff is all built in and all set up so we can get you going. But yeah, that's what we recommend. If you were invited here, get back to the person that invited you, and we'll get you going. We'll get you started and show you how to brand yourself. Thanks. Have a good one. Have a great rest of your weekend.